Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back, and finally I have a new video. I'm sorry for the lack of uploads, but it's been kind of dry, but now I finally have a new character challenge guide for you guys today. This one is going to be the Death Raven Slayer, and it's going to consist of 3 challenges. These challenges are to survive 25 waves using the Gewehr 43, the Sten, or the Gpmg, one of those weapons. The second challenge is to survive 25 waves using the first box weapon that you get, and the third and final challenge is to survive 5 waves only using the pommel. So now that we have the challenges out of the way, we can get started on the setup that I took in for the first 2 challenges, and that is free fire. And for my mods, I'm taking in marksmanship, fully loaded, specialist training, my lethal being the grenades, which we're not even going to use at all, and then my primary is the 9mm sap. Now, the reason I took in marksmanship is just for that extra damage. All it does is it increases headshot damage, and then fully loaded gives you a bit more ammo. Specialist training allows you to get free fire a lot quicker, and that's pretty much it for the setup. So now that we have this out of the way as well, we can go ahead and get started on the guide. Now, the first challenge that we will be doing is to survive 25 waves with the first box weapon that you get, and right here is a little trick on how to get 40 zombies on wave 1, and this was found by Ninja Nation Gaming, so credit to him. All you're going to do for this is to get all of the zombies from round 0 that come out of the water, bundle them up, and then bring them past the quick revive machine. Once they're all over there, sprint over to the beach passage door, and then lay down, crouch, whatever you want to do, but just make sure you're not facing them. And after a couple of seconds, it'll say that you survived the beach wave without killing any zombies, and all it does is it despawns the zombies from round 0 and respawns them on round 1 with extra health, and that way you can get more points. Instead of 5 points from round 0, you'll be able to get 130 per kill. But to maximize your points, you're going to want to shoot the zombies 3 times in their leg, and then you can go ahead and melee. But by the end of the round, make sure you do leave 1 zombie. You should have around 4,100 points. You're gonna open the beach passageway for 750, the bluffs for 1,000, and then the door to the U-boat area for 1,500. From there, you can go ahead and turn on the power, and then go by Pack-a-Punch and just wait there until the fog settles in. Once the fog does settle in, you'll be able to shoot the zombies once again for 3 shots in the leg, and these zombies are going to allow you to open 2 more doors, and then after that, the round's gonna end, and then you're gonna have to start again on round 2. At the beginning of round 2, you're going to get enough points to open the door to the mystery box room, which is for 1,250. And then on round 3, you're going to go and hit the box for the first time and get your first weapon. You're going to need a total of 1,000 points for that. Now, in my case, I got the Volk. I'm not going to pronounce the full name because I have no idea how to pronounce it. But this is where the challenge starts as soon as you pick up the weapon. Now, I know the challenge sounded fairly easy. Just go 25 rounds with the first gun you get. But it is not that easy. There's a lot more variables to it, and that's what I want to talk about right now. But before I do so, we're going to Pack-a-Punch our weapon and then start getting our perks. The ones I get are Double Tap, Quick Revive, Stamina Up, and then the last and final one is Speed Cola. Once you are completely set up, you can then head into the U-boat area and start training for the rest of the game. My round is going to be round 28, and so is yours, because you're going to be able to get your weapon at the same round that I did, which is round 4. And if you do get a weapon that is completely garbage, like a rocket launcher or a pistol, you can just go ahead and restart and just repeat what I showed you in the beginning. Now that I'm pretty much done with the strategy part of this video, we can get started on the requirements for the first 2 challenges. Now, there has been a lot of confusion in the community on what you can and what you can't do, and right here I'm going to debunk some of the things. The first one being you can't use power-ups or consumables. If you shoot the bomber and it explodes and kills zombies, you fail. You can't let the bombers damage you, and if you Pack-a-Punch, it resets your challenge. Now, this is all a load of BS created by view-hungry YouTubers who are just uploading straight gameplay with no commentary and no guide. It's all false information, so don't listen to them. Now, here are the real requirements that I believe are true, and the first one is you can't switch weapons at all. That means you can't switch to your secondary, and you can't pull out your shovel, because if you do, your challenge is going to reset. As for the next and final requirement, I'm not 100% sure on it, but you guys can go ahead and do it to guarantee that you do get the challenge completed. It's something very simple and not difficult at all. All it is to not let the bomber explode on you and kill zombies. By that I mean not shooting the bomber, and if he's next to you and if he blows up and kills zombies, you might fail the challenge. But like I said before, I'm not 100% sure on this. If you decide to not follow that rule, you guys can go ahead and let me know the outcome and if you do get the challenge. But if you did this one correctly, if you reach wave 28 without switching weapons at all, you'll see the challenge pop up. It'll be called Survive with the Luck You Create, and you'll have 1 challenge out of 3 completed. Moving on to the second challenge, which is survive 25 waves with the Gewehr, the Gpmg, or the Sten. You're going to be using the same strategy that we used for the first challenge, and that is to get 40 zombies on round 1 using the little trick that I showed at the beginning. Now right here I got the Gpmg first try, but it's not going to be the same for you. I do recommend to stop trying to get one of the 3 weapons on round 5, because the later you get your weapon, the higher round you're going to have to go and the more difficult the challenge is going to be. Now just like the last challenge, the requirements are completely the same. Make sure you don't switch your weapons as soon as you get it out of the box, and then if you want to, you can do the other one that is not 100% confirmed, but all it is just to not have any bomber zombies explode on you and kill any zombies around you. Now the strategy we're going to be using for this one is the same one as the first one, where we trade down in the U-boat area, but make sure you have your gun pack-a-punch and you have your perks set before you go down there. Overall, this is a very easy challenge. It is not hard at all. Just make sure you don't switch your weapons, but if you did everything correctly, you'll be able to see the challenge pop up on screen called Survive by utilizing superior German weaponry, and you'll have 2 of 3 challenges completed. Now that's going to be it for the video, guys. I'm not going to show you how to do the last and final challenge because it's very straightforward. All you have to do is do the main Easter egg, get the pommel, and then survive 5 rounds only using the pommel by itself. That's pretty much it. If you guys don't know how to get the pommel, you can go ahead and look up a guide on YouTube on how to do the main Easter egg, and that will help solve that problem. Now in the background, I'm going to have the last 3 rounds of the survive 25 rounds only using the Gewehr, the Gpmg, or the Sten challenge, and that way you guys can kind of get a taste of how I completed it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below and I'll reply as soon as possible. But as always, I will see you guys in the next video.